Hello YouTubers, welcome back folks. Well, we've gone from, within 2.5 weeks, we've gone from winter-like weather to full-on pretty much summer over here. So everything is green and trees are popping out with leaves and grass is going like crazy. So we had some good rains there about a week and a half ago here, so everything got off to a good start. So still got some older video content coming up here from early in the spring when there was snow on the ground yet. So, but I figured kind of jump into it here, and I'll be posting some of that stuff coming up too here. But today's project, I got to change a wheel and tire out here on the livestock trailer. A couple days ago I moved a load of cattle to market, and on the way home one of my trailer tires decided to throw a belt on the highway. So surprisingly it's still pumped up, but the outer cap or casing peeled off on the way home. Didn't notice until I got back in the yard, but it's still pumped up, so it's amazing. The belt is all sticking out though, but whatever, we'll get at it here. So project at hand here is we're just gonna pull this wheel off here. I got my Makita 1/2-inch impact here we're gonna use here to spin these off. I already broke them loose with a breaker bar, because that little impact is one of their smaller units that don't quite have enough, not quite enough jam to break rusted lug nuts and real heavy stuff. Break it loose. The next model up, or the bigger, their heavy duty one or whatever, would handle that no problem, but this is kind of their baseline impact. It's a 1/2-inch impact. It works good for what I do. It still makes life a hell of a lot easier than having to wrench off every single nut and bolt. So anyways, get you set up here, and I got to jack this thing up here. I got the hydraulic jack here, and put a couple of blocks under the axle and lift this thing up, and then we'll spin this off. And I got another wheel and tire I'll put on here. So cows go out to summer pasture, we load them up and I haul them off out there for the summer, bring them back in late fall, early winter. So anyways, we'll get on with this here. It's kind of a windy day out today, so I don't know how well the audio is going to be here, but anyways, we'll get on with it here. I say I like these impacts. They make life a lot easier. These are on here pretty good. I haven't had these wheels off in quite a while, probably a few years anyways. So I don't use this trailer much. It gets used once in the spring to haul them out to pasture, once in the fall to bring them home, and then maybe once or twice somewhere in between when I need to move some animals to market somewhere. So unfortunately these tires, they sit and they get dry rotted, and then when you go out onto the highway they get warm, and then well, this one, like I say, it shifted the belt. It threw the belt right off. It's still hard, still pumped, but all the cap or the casing is gone off the face of it. Like I said, I broke these loose here just before off camera here with the breaker bar before going with this one. This one doesn't quite have enough jam to do it. Like I say, the next model bigger would, but this little guy here is great for all kinds of other stuff, but doesn't quite cut the mustard for full-on wheel nut work. So lug nut, whatever you want to call it. Still speeds things up and makes it a lot quicker. everybody's got their own favorites, and to each their own. And hey, some guys like DeWalt, some like Milwaukee. I've always been a Makita guy. I don't know, kind of settled in on them, and always liked their tools in carpentry and construction and stuff like that. When I was doing that, I liked my Makita skill saws and different drills and various whatchamacallit, and their little 1/4-inch impact, which I have one used for doing metal siding and stuff. I love them. Great little impacts. This is the brushless motor one. The other one I have actually still has brushes. It was an early model and it's still going. It's done a lot of work. This one so far has been pretty trouble-free. I need to get some new batteries. These batteries are getting tired. They're 2013, the last 2 new batteries I bought. That's exceptionally long life, although I don't use them as much as I used to anymore. But these are only the 3 amp hour ones, and technically for these impacts you're supposed to have like a 4 amp hour. Gives you a little more jam. I would get a little more out of it. So, but works okay. I'm gonna have to invest in some new batteries here pretty soon. That's just how it is with. There we go. As you can see, there ain't much belt left on this thing. Down to bare metal. Anyways, I got another wheel and tire here. Yeah, it's not a... This is a wheel and tire like off a 3/4 ton pickup, 8-bolt Ford or Dodge, something like that, I forget. Probably Dodge because I got a lot of Dodge everything around here. So. Ah, come on. Cruddy thing. Why do these things like to give a guy so much trouble? There we go. Yeah, it looks crappy, but I've got I had a bunch of these 3/4 ton truck wheels and tires kicking around, and I'm just going to use them because if they sit around too long, what happens is I'm not going to swap them off of rims to put them on the special, yeah, the spoke trailer wheels look nicer and all that, but these tires are already pumped up, they're on the rim, they're aired up, they're not leaking. So use what you got. Because if they sit around too long, they're just going to get all dry rotted, and they get all buggered up. So you just gotta use them. So you might as well use them, get whatever life you're going to get out of them, and then if they blow, and then we'll clean them off the rim and take them off, and my trailer wheels will get some different tires, and they'll go back on here. But for the next, who knows, year, 2 years, however long these last, they'll get run. I'll get life out of them. When they blow, they blow. If I was hauling all the way across country with them or something, no, then I would have all new tires and probably new rims and, you know, the whole whatever. But most of this is just local short haul. If I blow a tire, I'm a few miles from home, it's not a big deal to pull back in the yard and swap out another tire and rim. Got some cow shit on it because I had it loaded in the back of the trailer here in the spare compartment here, so doesn't matter. It's going to be going out in cow pasture anyways, dropping cows here, so there'll be more cow shit on it. So these are 8-bolt 7,000 pound axles. Okay, well, I'll have to hand tighten them down with the breaker bar again, finish it, because usually they're fairly, for these this up to this size of wheel nut or whatever, that little impact usually puts them on strong, torques them down enough to what they're within. They're not quite the spec, but they're pretty close. So, like I say, not the best looking wheel, but it's functional and it's a good tire. It's got, it's healthy. Don't have any nails or plugs in it, and it doesn't leak, so it'll live out the rest of its days here. So, okay, I'll bring you guys back in a bit. Okay folks, well anyways, there it is. Like I say, you know, it's ugliness, but anyways, it's functional, it gets the job done. This, yeah, you can see there ain't too much left of this one. The whole belt is all the way around is gone. Like I say, surprisingly it's still holding there. Really, I shouldn't be standing next to it still. Anyways, got the old stock trailer hooked up to the Freightliner farm truck there, so no problem pulling this thing around with a load of cattle. But anyways, we'd just like to say thank you to everybody for coming by again and checking out my videos. I hope you enjoy what I do. So if you find it interesting, I appreciate you coming by. And as usual, till the next time, take care, and we'll see you guys on the next one.